Seriously, you've got to fucking touch me. You can't do anything but sit here with me. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this motherfucking fly. Yeah, no motherfucking flies. I sit out there and it's got raining on me and touching, raining on me and touching. No, damn kidding. Anything that fucking touches me, I will pour poison all over myself and kill myself just to get you to quit touching me. Don't fucking touch me. You weren't here 5 seconds ago, and you're not going to be here 5 seconds from now. Feel free to touch me. I am completely poisonous to you at this present time frame. Fucking A, man. Jesus. Hey, Lori. Why? No, it's uh, we go live when all of us can, and who drops by and everything. It's not an obligation or anything like that. You know that. Yeah, I was gonna call TRICARE today because I got to thinking. They sent whoops. They sent me a piece of paper. You want to see? Look outside. Let's see. Where are we? Hang on. Let me get the right camera on. All right. Ow! It's kind of hard to bend down on this concrete like it used to bend. What is this? All right. Hang on a second. Let me get this straightened out. All right. There you go. What? It's not bad. Wind gusts. Got a lot of wind gusts going on. I'm gonna go piss in the wind. I'll turn this camera a little bit this direction. There we go. Hey, I got some marigolds or something going on out here. Beautiful things. Probably shouldn't have peed on them to water them, but they're blooming. Well, as long as I don't pee on them and kill them, I guess it'll be all right. I'll have to get my boots. I don't know about this area. Might have some space here just to get to that, but it sure could use a little tender care and love. I might jump out the window and go see if I can. I'll bring a flower back. Take me about 10 minutes. If you hear me screaming and stuff, remember 911 is my friend. These are an old set a buddy of mine gave me. I don't know if you can see them or not. They ain't picking up on the camera. It don't look like worth the poop. But they're old set of boots. They're made by beats the living shit out of me. Got all kinds of stitching and stuff inside. They're kind of green and they got, man, I wish this camera would pick up on this. This is just totally fucking up the story here. It don't matter, but if I'm gonna be able to show a flower, I gotta at least get the color residential. So anyway, it was this kind of boot. And I guess that's the manufacturer. I don't know which direction it goes up and down. It's called original. I don't know what the hell it says. All right, this boot weighs 5 pounds, so it'll be easier if I set it down. I'll show you after I show you a flower. I just want to see. But an old friend of mine, just used to be a cowboy. He he gave me a set of these boots because this ain't exactly where you're gonna tromp through snakes with, especially without a pair of jeans on. So I figure, you know, his foot was a little bit bigger than mine, so it slips on and off pretty good. Or else his foot was 8.5, and he got 9 extra wide. But in the winter, a 9 extra wide with about 6 pairs of socks, man, these are some comfies. And they got good snow treads on them too. All right, I'm gonna climb up a window, jump out the window, and figure out how to climb back in. This should be interesting. You want to see me do exercise? This is my exercise for today. I already took the trash out. All right, next to the jacuzzi. All right, I need a beer. We'll figure out how to climb. No, these boots are seriously way heavier than these. I mean, seriously. Like, take this off and take this off and go, which one weighs more? You'd be like, well, that was pretty damn easy. The ones that hold my head from falling over. These are light enough. I could stand on my head. I stand on my head with these, I'm gonna kick my own damn head. My legs get tired. So anyway, it's a beautiful whatever it's called. I one day I'll remember the name of it. My wife, we made a little thing. It's in a pot, but it's over by the machete out. I tell you what, how about instead of a machete, I'll just carry this little small teeny tiny boot knife. Okay, it's hardly nothing. I mean, compared to a knife, it's really not that big, is it? And but it's so sharp and it's so serrated. I got to be careful. I like to go ahead and just throw it out there and then not jump on it, and then I can get and saw the blade thingy off. But it'd be easier if I just go ahead and set it up on the staircase and get some blackberries. Oh, for God, I don't get killed. All right. Oh, nothing to it. I'm just gonna go out here and get some blackberries. Sure, this is perfectly safe. Hey, Molly. Molly's not used to me walking away from her. She's not. Molly, I'm okay, honey. I'm getting you some blackberries, even they don't like them, but they. Let me solve this off. I ain't got the damn snake. Motherfucker, there better not be no goddamn snakes on these here. I'm get killed. Get them. Look, motherfucker, I'll deal with you if I have to, but I don't like you. I do not give a shit. I'm saying don't bother me. All right, Sharp, I don't care. You stab me, I'll stab you back. Don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me. I'm not kidding. I react poorly. Don't. Okay. Now to the other half of this. All right. That's as much as my heart can handle as far as So anyway, I personally think this is beautiful. It was not really supposed to be a pulled off of the vine, but I left one of the two. They always come up in pairs or fours. I got a couple of blackberries to eat because they were on the way between here and there. Excuse me. Let me catch my breath and I'll sit back down again. Yes, Molly's trying to figure out, is it okay to go up those stairs and jump out that window? I'm like, really? No. Doesn't say. Oh, gosh, that was like almost physical labor. So anyway, regular blackberries. Yeah, I figured. What the hell? You know? What? Mm. A little bit of seeds on that one. This one was a little bit bitter. I got acres of them. There's, but they're all still red. It's a little early for them yet. Mm. But what I do is I chew them and then see that little red thing is a seed. I try not to swallow too many of them. I spit them back out in the yard, and that's why they keep. I don't know. It's like spitting, seeds in the yard. The way my teeth are made, you know, if you got a little V in the center, because I don't know why. But anyway, everybody's different. But when I chew them, the seeds get in the center, so I just break my tongue across it and go and spit. Yeah. But I don't give a shit if I eat the damn seeds. I just don't want them sitting in my mouth trying to drink a beer because then I end up with a wash of seeds all at once. But I got, oh God, I think I've got about a half acre to maybe an acre. No, it's about a half acre of blackberries. Those, yeah, they're over by the shed over there. And actually, the snakes don't like them because they rip the snake skin because they're not in freaking rows or nothing. I mean, it's a half acre of vines to them. You put on some tough ass, Duluth jeans and boots, and you walk around with a basket pulling them out. I got enough to make a cobbler if they'd all bloom at once, which they probably will. But when they do, well, the truth is, I'm like, do I feel like picking 5,000 of them? you know, because it takes a lot to make a cobbler. But this is what has come up. This is what's come up today. Oh, this one. See how it's got a little bit. It got a little bit something touched. The little bottom one, and then it's on its stem. It's a type of lily, I guess. And then those would be the seeds. I shouldn't have pulled this off, but it'll pod out where I pulled this one off. I just feel sorry for the little guys just trying to get to the sunshine, and keep, because it's kind of a pretty smart little guy. See, the seed pods come out of the top. So you would think the seeds would come in out of here, but that's where it collects water, is in there. See? And that's why hummingbirds like these type of flowers. But another type of plant touched it and it didn't like it. And see, it caused it a little bit of powder. It might have been a bug or something that bit it, but it did still bloom. So I guess this one has a little bit of a beard to her. And if you look on the underneath side of it, I hope I didn't break the little one. See on the other end, on the inside of it, it almost looks like a female part. I don't know if these are hermaphrodite, but I'm positive these are grown from a bulb. So the pollen is just, for the freshness of it, and the bees go in. And then you can, if you have them from the bulb and you have, like, say, a red one, and then you have another couple of them down the, fence line and stuff, and one's blue and stuff. Then in between, you end up with a yellow one or whatever the hell color they end up deciding to be. They're resilient as hell. I don't even touch them. They'll get bigger than that. We had it's a pot. I had to clear out the pot. See the grass was taken over. And it must have maybe it does come from seed. I don't know. But it's not on the pot, it's next to the pot. So I may have emptied the pot, and when I was in it, I just threw the dirt next to it and put something else in it. But there's olive oil and for a pot this big around, the grass actually grew completely over it. So we just said fuck it and walked next door. But I saw it and it was red and saying, "Help me, I want back in my pot." So I went out there and saved the poor thing. Oh yeah, it's definitely got a lot of pollen. It's got, look at that. The pollen, when you shake it upside down, is the size of a heck, if that was cocaine, that'd be enough to get me stoned if I got it in a good line and snorted it. Don't snort these. They're poisonous. I'm gonna put that beautiful plant back out there in the um safe zone. I didn't bring my paintbrush out here, and I have pollen on my keyboard. Oh well, I'll just ignore it. Yeah, I'll lick my finger and then push buttons, and then I'll take a Benadryl because I'm allergic to pollen. But I took some berries, so I've got new vitamins in me that'll block this stuff. I already can spot, now that I'm looking at it, I already spot just on that one pile between here and there, five more, maybe six more blackberries that are completely ready to pick. I tell you what you can't do. You cannot do this. You want to hear what you cannot do? All right. On a on a blackberry um, vines and patches, they're beautiful. They're great. All right. But I'll tell you what, if you want to go pick them at night, good luck. Because you can't see the little sun bitches. Yeah, the sun starts setting, you're like, and you bring the next basket, and the boss man's, this is all red. I'm like, well, you got lights. How could I see? I'm just picking stuff that don't stick me. uh, well, that's why I put the boots on, is because there was a blackberry vine crawling over on top of the I'll think of the type of flower that is, hibiscus. Oh, I threw it out there. It landed upside down and it turned itself right side up. I wonder if it'll make a plant. I don't think I could grow those from a stem. Especially because I broke it up. I broke it off before the pods because they come in two stems. They come up as one stem and then they have two stems. And a little bit later, two more stems, but they look like pods. Well, these flower. And then it's four of them and they all look like that. And then two are bigger and it never splits it. I don't know. They're cool as shit though. I think they're probably poisonous, so you know, even I wouldn't really lick my fingers with that. Raining? Irritating? Oh, like a Kentucky. I've heard song like Kentucky Rain Keeps Falling Down in the background. There's somebody who has done something with the vocals and the mixtures that um and it doesn't have no lightning bolts or nothing. It's just like in the background. If you change the volume a little bit in the mixer, you hear a nice steady rain in the background. And the song is called Kentucky Rain Keeps Falling Down. Yeah, it's got a different color to it. I've got some fly that feels as though I'm his personal sitting on tool, and a fly keeps coming in and landing on my leg. So I've got a bottle of bug spray I'm going to find in about 5 seconds and invite him to live about 5 more seconds on my leg. Yep, there he is. Molly, get that damn fly. I think he thinks I'm part of nature because I walked outside and I smell different. There, now land on my leg. That should have lasted 30 minutes. Totally not good for you. Yeah. Mm. I learned another method too. I learned another method too from old drunk down the street. He didn't really kill the fly, he just scared the hell out of it. See, he was drinking his whiskey and he set his thing down and he went to pick it up. There was a fly walking around the top of his bottle. And, and and he went to take a drink and he just, wipes it off, because you got to keep it clean. So just might as well wipe it off underneath your elbow and go to take a drink. This bug is flying around waiting for him to set that bottle down so it can start back up on the lips. And without missing a beat, he kind of pulled his other arm out and he goes, whack, and baseball batted that fly into the wall next to him. He set his beer down, wiped his mouth off so he could get his lips clean. Because we already know the bottle's clean. If you wipe a bottle underneath your arm on a Corona, the top of it's already dang clean. Tips for drunks. I actually saw him do it, and I thought it was so cool. I was in a pretty not great bar, and the fly bounced off of the mirror because behind the barmaid there's a mirror, so we could check out our ass. I mean, so we could see who was behind us. And she brought me a beer. Of course, she got it open it, and this I went and picked it up just as soon as I handed her the dollar bill for the tip because everything else running on a credit card. Just bring me a damn beer. I'll give you $1 each time. I don't care if it's $4 beer. This is pretty high rent stuff, all the flies and shit. All right, so you put a 20 on the bar. You get that stool, and you get 2 beers. But anyway, with the whole fly thing, I thought it was so cool watching him do it in the mirror that I picked up the beer. The thing bounced off, and the fly came at me, and I was watching the fly come towards me in the mirror. I swatted it one time, and I pushed it out in the other audience. Never drank, didn't even spill a beer. I don't know where that fly went, but it got slapped by 2 people, and it didn't come back to that fucking bar. We call it social distancing. Yeah, I mean, I used to sit out here in my shorts in the summer and have suntan legs, and right next to where I keep my drumsticks, where right next to the table where I'm sitting, I keep a fly swatter, and everybody's like, "Oh, cool," because I'm like, "Hey, you guys see this fly?" And I'm going, and it lands on my leg, and I feel like I'm in a sex porn stuff. Because I'm like so pissed off by then. I slapped my leg with all my might to kill this fly. And I got a good red thing on my arm, leg, and a dead fly in the middle. Yeah, I'm like, ooh, the next one comes in, better not touch my leg. Because now I'm set to kill. I'm glad I didn't have a gun next to me and just trying to shoot him. Bam! You got to be careful when you're drunk around flies. That's why they call them shoe flies. Some people take their shoes off and throw them at it. Okay, all right. Truthfully, you can tell I'm a virgin. I've never been in a bar. I have no bar jokes, nothing about flies. Everybody's like, oh, yeah, by the way, it's lunchtime special. Susan behind the bar is cooking up grill and stuff, and I'm talking about flies. I don't know why I wasn't invited for next week to their luncheon special. I, I'm afraid to ask, really. You are strange. You know, people are strangers when you're what? I vowed today if my sister goes to work, I'm cutting my mustache. My mustache is getting to cover both my lips down to my chin. They kind of getting in the way. And when I blow my nose, all the boogers go into my mouth because it's just kind of like a funnel right there. So I'm thinking about having to cut this up a little bit. I don't think I'll do good with the Hitler, but it's not greasy. I'd have to get some, formula something or other and make like a one of those cool mustaches. Let me see if I wish this camera. I don't know. Let me see. Wow, that changed the color tone. There. Yeah, see, it's not quite long enough to kind of curl it on the ends. Look suave. You have to do a little bit of trimming. I probably used a comb. You think maybe I just accidentally combed it before I went on live? Did it look like this? Maybe. I mean, if that did it look anything like that? Oh, as opposed to this? Like what? Now I'm ugly? Let me go get my comb. I done messed up my hair. There, now I look better. I'm making jokes because I want people to laugh, damn it. Laughter is good medicine for the lungs. And plus, I don't leave these boots out in the back because I don't want no stupid um hornets or nothing building boots inside my boots. I put my boots on and it's filled with hornets. No siree, Billy Bob. This goes in the house. I'm gonna set these on the front porch until I'm done. Let them dry out, and then they go back in. Then I spray them with WD-40. Inside. Burp, burp, burp. No, I just think that's odd that see it was 7 or some time o'clock this morning. Me and everybody was on chat and um I think Sandra and stuff was on chat and everything and because it was so irritating me because my nose was running is I had mentioned I think I'm gonna just go ahead and cut my mustache, just with some scissors. Yeah. But I was thinking about cutting my mustache off and this little stupid thing that gets in the way. But if nothing else, they call it a goatee, which means it's irritating because it keeps getting in you, going in your teeth. So I was thinking about maybe cutting that. Just something to trim it up. I don't know what he's typing. I'm using the cameras. I'm using the cameras, you know. Right, but I'm doing everything backwards. You know what this scar right here is? It- Imagine it was probably aimed more towards you. Tell him he's getting gushy in his old age. Has he taken his heart medicine or something? I personally, I it doesn't matter to me what I look like. Well, I dropped my hat. Damn it! I was trying to go live, but it's funny that you mentioned that because I was talking about the mustache, and because I was thinking about my mustache, I found all these combs in the kitchen. And I remember when I bought these, so each one of them, is a different type of comb. But they had sat because I put them in a cup by the sink, and they had sat there so long that they actually grew some kind of weird ass crystals on them. So I have to clean them before I actually put them. These little baby ones, they cleaned up pretty good, but these bigger ones, they have serious issues. Bernie, did you go up to the lumber store? It's windy here. So far, it's just gusty. It's not a steady, steady wind. It's just, making them sway. Blowing pollen around, basically, in damn circles. I don't give a shit. That'll get the pollen to go into the ground and not up in the air. We're at a stay at home order anyway. What do I care what it does outside? Hey, Bernie, if it rains enough out here, I got fishing poles in the garage. If it floods all the way up to about 3 feet next to my windows out here, I can just fish out. I can just, yeah, yeah, Got to take the good and the bad and the ugly with it. Gosh, I hope we can do this. I'm gonna catch these damn weird ass minnows. Need a minnow. Yep. Bernie, don't let her kid you. We've been talking we've been talking for almost 30 minutes before you got here because apparently you were taking a nap or going to the lumber store. Or, And she demanded. And I was trying to be nice and everything and telling jokes, and she demanded that I combed my hair. No, I sprayed WD 40 on it. You spray WD 40. Well, I'm waiting for the wind to blow some rain in so I can stick my head out the window. Look, I'm toughing it here, man. I don't know what you guys are doing in the big city, like taking baths and stuff. Bernie's fibbing already. I did not use bleach. I use Windex. Yes, I do. A fly landed on my toe. I didn't have any socks or shoes on. The sun was on it. I spray the fly down with ammonia and it tickles my toes. I was like, hey, that kind of, wow, that fly really freaking hates that. I figured, well, I hope he doesn't get out of that little drowning pool on that thing, and I spray the other foot down. I put my feet down. No other fly got on my feet. Ammonia, flies don't like if they drowned in it. He like was screaming, flies. His feet are really not stinky. I had to change my socks when they dried. It felt weird. Hey, I don't care. Oh, well, what? What was I supposed to do? Go find some hand sanitizer that's in the store? Windex, boom, 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 clean, done. If I had a dirty pair of old underwear, my feet would have been dry earlier. Bernie, guess what I had for dinner last night? Yep, that's what I said. Guess what I had? Coleslaw. Yeah, but I had a half a cup of coleslaw. I consider I wasn't going to the store and getting lettuce and all that. I consider it just like a Molly. For God's sakes, really? My child demanding to go in the house. There, you're in the house. Jesus. But anyway, I got chicken noodle soup for tonight. I think my sister bought some chicken dinners. No, but when I walked by, she said last night, yesterday or whatever. Last night she asked, "Are you hungry?" And I was just waking up from a nap. Excuse me, a nap, and which is it kind of struck me odd too because she doesn't normally say it this way. She goes, "Hey, sweetie, um, are you hungry?" I got yeah, but I think um basically because what she hears is that I'm a sweet person in her head, but she usually goes, "Hey Roger, do you want some dinner?" But I could smell, and she was eating fried chicken on a plate, and there's bags in there that weren't in there. So I could clearly tell that she was asking, "Did I want some chicken for dinner?" That was there with the fixings and stuff. But I just said no. And I picked up the coleslaw because really I wasn't hungry. But now she done mention food, so now I'm hungry. Well, that's what I had for dinner last night. It's good. No, you don't. But that's like you go to the Olive Garden and you don't get the all you can eat salad and don't even get no chicken or nothing. I got it. Yeah, you go and say I want a Caesar salad, hold all the meat. Oh yeah. Well, I didn't buy a freaking. They don't sell Caesar salads at the dang Winn Dixie. They sell coleslaw. That's a salad. It's a redneck salad, but it's a salad. I'll tell you what I've done with. I'll tell you what mixes good. You take that coleslaw and you put a spoon of barbecue sauce beside it, and each fork you dip that coleslaw in the barbecue sauce. You think I'm kidding, man? Try it one time. You'll love it. Try it. Yeah, that's like somebody said, here, eat these Pop Tarts. And I'm like, what's a Pop Tart? That sounds like hooker. Don't mean I won't like it, but just- act- yeah, actually, yeah. Well, the ones at Walmart, I mean, it's been a little while since but they got them in Walmart in the camping section. They're about gosh, maybe 2 or 3 feet long and maybe a foot and a half across. And they got a little open close thingy on them, and just a basic grill. You know, you got to pick it up and clean it out, but it keeps the hamburgers from sitting on the fire. And you put just one of those small bags of charcoal in the bottom of it, and then you open the hood, and lighter fluid. And they only used to run, I think it was about $35, and they're perfect to sit on the back porch or whatever. I mean, they only got little short things, but they all come in a box, and then you just flip the legs down and get the bag of charcoal, blah, and then you got to go to the grocery store. But yeah, those things are good. They're probably about $50 or $70 now, but they're good. I used to be I used to be a connoisseur of mixing charcoal. Yep, you mix charcoal. Bernie knows what I'm talking about. Bernie, you've done some barbecues, haven't you? Well, even if you look at the bag down the aisles in the charcoal section, some are redwood charcoal, some are regular just black coal charcoal, right? And then just go a little bit further down the aisle, and there's a bag of wood. Yeah, or apple. Yeah, that's what I call mixing charcoal. You get charcoal and wood. Sometimes what I used to do is because I had a big grill, like a smaller one, is I'd get a 5 gallon bucket of water. I'd take some of those puny little sticks that were gonna just burn off and smell good, and I'd soak them for about 12 hours until the sticks were good and wet. And then I like the charcoal and put them on top and then mix some more until I had a good bed because the wet wood will come up. Man, I call it mixing charcoal. I don't care what anyone else buddy says. A lot of work, but it makes it good. Like next week you just get oak wood and put it with the regular charcoal. That's what it is. Hickory is a good hardwood. You said hickory. Hickory is a good hardwood to charcoal with. You should go into business washing clothes. You can make money and keep busy at the same time. Hey, look, times are hard. You talk to your neighbor and say, "Don't bring no damn dirty underwear, but I'll wash." Okay. Well, yeah, that's easy. All right, Lori, what you need to do here? Let me help you. All right, Bernie, back me up on this. You know this is legal in their states. Bernie, 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 back me up on this now. All right, what you do is you get a cardboard sign and you post it next to your front fence line and you paint on it Mexican clothes wash, 50 cents each. And you stand out there with the card nose. Any Mexican that says, "I want my clothes washed," you spray him with a fucking card nose and say, "You owe me 50 cents." The only problem is the cardboard sign gets wet after a while, and they're like, "Is that $5 or 5 pesos?" Hey, in China, they made a hell of a lot of money on the China washing laundry secret soap. How they get there. You remember China laundry was get your laundry done from a Chinese drive-through laundromat. They were the best at pressing and everything. Nowadays, I'm trying to wash away China shit. I walk in and laundry people are in the laundromat that speak nothing but Chinese and doing my laundry. I'm like, no, I didn't want the COVID 19 extra special spray on my laundry. That's not for breeze. Fucking hey, man. That's hell living on Earth nowadays. Bernie did back me up. He just sat there and went to sleep. He's like, I don't know what he's talking about. Gardenos and Mexicans. He's laying back in his chair. He's leaning in the chair. He didn't want to see. He didn't want you to say Bernie's sleeping, Roger. Well, that's because you're gonna go paint. You're gonna drink 3 cups of coffee. So you're inhaling paint fumes and drinking a cup of coffee. You're gonna be bouncing off the walls at midnight, using lighter fluid to clean your hands, trying to light a cigarette, going, shit, that hurt. Did you light your hands on fire? No, you're beautiful. You've always been beautiful. Oh, that stuff does smell good. Yeah, not so much starch. You know what you should have done? Because that's some good stuff. You should have pulled the car. Oh no. That's guy. Ooh, no. That'll blow your fucking hand off. Mm. See, you should have parked your car next to it, figured out the wind, and set it, and they would have hairsprayed your whole car and put a nice sheen on it. It's like waxing your car for free. You saw me crawl through snakes to show you a damn flower. All right, Bernie. I don't mean to interrupt you, baby girl, but let Bernie, me and Min need to talk for a second. Bernie, what I heard was she took a shower, she got her hair, she went and dropped her hairspray thing. She walked outside completely freaking naked and set her hair can out in the driveway like nobody was taking pictures. She's defending herself. Bernie started it. I was just talking manly. What, are you gonna go naked again? Yeah, actually, it doesn't bother. Oh yeah, that's a mess. Yep, they do that. But yeah, but when in the bathroom, it'll coat. In the bathroom. It'll in the bathroom. If it's spraying on the bathroom floor, it'll coat it and make it slippery sometimes on tile floor. Yeah, yeah, it's best to take it outside. You had no other choice. No, I think it'd be over, but I don't know. Well, it ain't a full can right now, but it might be. If you pick it up and it feels very light, it's empty. If you pick it up and shake it, it might start spraying again. It's just a little hard to direct towards your head. Because always you shake up the cans before you spray your hair. It's some kind of activating agent in it. I'm awake. It takes her a little bit to connect. Bernie said he's getting a Jones for going and huffing spray paint. I don't know. I misunderstood. Bernie, did they cut the lumber the correct size this time? That helps a lot. You're gonna have to update your thing because your camera isn't following you. Okay, now I see. Hmm. Oh, they're not that flammable. They've taken a lot of the flammables out of them, so you're relatively safe. It just does make the floor slippery if you don't, and it's hard to clean up. You know what I mean? At least it's not raining right this second. That's why Joe Bell's having problems. It's raining over in Tennessee. And that always screws with her internet. You threw it. You didn't set it there gently. You threw that some bitch. Is it still making whisper noises like? Psh? I think it's empty. Yeah. No, I can see it. Wow, how much did that damn thing cost? Yeah, that's why you didn't want it. You didn't want that on your floor in your bathroom. Well, we killed it. It's dead. It's empty. Well, no, what you have to do is walk a little bit further. Be careful when you walk on that carport where it is and that water look stuff, it'll be slippery. I'm not kidding. I don't want to see no damn blood. Right. Yeah. Mm. Oh, you got them put in? Yeah. Oh, that looks a lot more sturdy. I like that better. And it's also level and everything. You know what you should. You know what you should do. You ought to figure out a way um to use because you're getting better, a lot better with the camera, really. And just go live or something. And you don't have to put your face on it because you just go live and you just name it a station, and then you go for a walk, and then you go and you talk in the background and go, well, there's Ranger, and Ranger follows you, and the camera will be a little bit shaky and stuff, but you'd be surprised. A lot of people really do would love to see actual land. Some people are living in 3 by 3 cells. Well, any house can be a prison if you make it that way. I don't have to worry about the winds blowing in on me. I don't even have to go stand out in the wind. I've got 40-mile-an-hour winds out front, back, side, left, right. It keeps moving. Well, but me and Bernie talked about this the other day, Lori, and we figured it was probably in 9 months they're going to find out that the murder rate has went up in some cities, and the amount of people that have babies is going to boom. You put a man and a woman stuck together, even if they don't like each other, one of them's going to get pregnant eventually. She got up at 4 o'clock. She's been having problems sleeping tonight. We're talking to her if she actually pushes a button, but you're gonna go paint, and she's gonna go make dinner and stuff. And then as soon as she gets connected, it looks like everybody leaves, so it really kind of disappoints her. But she does. It takes her longer to connect, and I have to change station. I was changing buttons, 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 buttons. Also, it's raining and the wind is up in Tennessee right now. So that's why our internet's kind of iffy sometimes. I've noticed that when it's very windy out there, they have a little bit more iffy on it. I'm not entirely positive that Joe Bell thinks this is funny. It's difficult. If I get a phone call because of you guys on my chat, I'm closing this. Speaking of eggs and face, you ever throw eggs at people? You ever throw eggs at people? They don't think that shit's funny. But in Easter, they have egg toss where they encourage kids to throw eggs at each other. So I'm confused about this Easter thing, whether you should have two teams and you got to catch an egg and toss it to the people and they toss it back and you're not allowed to break it to have a team. Because all right, this is a disaster waiting to happen. Don't invite 20 kids to an egg toss with raw eggs. Okay? Messy. And they jump in the pool afterwards thinking they're getting clean. Now you got to clean the pool. Kids are just too much of a pain in the ass. I'd be like, I'll hide two eggs. They're both raw. If you guys find them, throw them each other. If they turn rotten, leave them the fuck alone and don't throw them or break them. Let whatever kills them or whatever happens to them. Don't bring that shit in the house. I peed on in the ocean about a million. I peed on the ocean about a million times off the side of the ship smoking a cigarette. That's why I don't have any problem stepping up 3 steps and peeing out my window. I mean, ain't nobody got a microscope around here. They can't see shit. Freaking satellites, the Hubble table scoop, and everything. They're like, let's check that out. All right, GPS. Yes, we think. Yes, it does look like he's peeing. Like I got like NFL coach. All right, yes, it looks like yeah, he's about to pee. Yes, he's up. Yeah, I see he's undoing his zipper. Zipper is down. Yes, he's wiggling somehow. Well, there it is. Yes, almost a field goal. Man, if you only know how to use the internet, you'll get arrested. No, I can hear her. She said hi. peeing out the window. I'm peeing out the window. Hey, hang on a second. I mean, you guys talk. I'm gonna go get a. I gotta go pee anyway. I already stomped this ground. I know there ain't no snake, so I ain't gonna fall on my ass. Ow! 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 And that's all just to get it your dog washed and groomed. See what Joe Bell, can you see my picture? Look, that's what me we was trying to figure out. I got them growing in my yard. I picked it up. The plant is pissed at me right this second. I picked it a little bit ago, so this, and you can see it's kind of windy out here. And I picked some of these because they're next to the sticker bushes. But these aren't right, so I'll just go ahead and reseed them back out there. Did Joe Bell, did you take your hopper today? Yeah, you can. This thing says take one puff every 4 hours or two puffs. I mean, every 4 hours. Watch. Here's how you do it. Yeah. This one you're only allowed to take once every 8 hours or some bullshit. Here's how I do it. Yeah, here's how I do it. Yeah, I puff, I puff, I puff. So what I do is I take 6 hits. I take 6 hits of it, drink beer. I cough till something comes up, and I go, and I go like this. I want, because I'm not rude. I want I want my spit off my, and then what I do is shake some bitch up again for a little bit, and then I go, and then I breathe out like it's supposed to be done, and I'll take 2 more hits like this. Now that's the part that hurts because I'm actually using my lungs. The other is just to get in to open my throat up. Now it's not this type, is it? Okay. Oh, it's I have chronic CLPD. So we've done research on breathing apparatuses. I'll call it that. You guys are stoned. I don't know if I'm gonna deal with you guys much longer. Thanks. Makes me feel like all special now. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and piss on the yard. Screw y'all. I'm gonna kill some. I don't care if it's damn ant. I'll just chase them around. You know why? I'll tell you why. When I tell you what you can do, Joe Bell, because I had a puppy that used to do that too. Um, when we took her up to PetSmart, they do all kinds of stuff. Put her to sleep, wash her teeth. I don't know, vacuum some bitch and boy shit, give them shots and stuff. Oh, like crazy shit. $300. I don't know. For all I know, the damn dog was sitting in a jacuzzi all damn day. But anyway, it comes back all clean and shiny, and they give him one of those bandanas. They tie it like a bow tie and stuff. And she thought that was her new motherfucking necklace. And as long as she had that necklace, she was going back to that spa. What I do is when they finally kind of get tired of it or they're itching and they accidentally pull it off their head, because usually they leave enough room that a dog, can pull it off his head, because they ain't trying to strangle the thing. Hell, they just washed it. um, like you said, you just grab it and smuggle it out of the way when the damn thing's snoring on the side, and put it in the washer and dryer machine. But don't change the knot or anything. Where the knot's located, and then set it back next to it, and then it'll go and sniff it and look at it like, "Hey, put that back on my neck." Yeah, Yeah, but you got up at 4 freaking 15. Well, now, tomorrow at about 4:15, she's gonna get up in bed, and you'll be sleeping. Lick your face and say, "Weren't we gonna do that spa thing again tomorrow?" And you'd be like, "Oh hell no, we ain't go." It's where you're gonna be if you keep cussing at her. She's gonna make you go to the toilet in the litter box. Be like, damn, I thought I had a bathroom in here, and now you're making me find the litter box. I'm just gonna piss in it. Be clean that up. Get some stuff that don't smell so with. See you later, baby girl. You do have to hang up on your end, though. Okay, there you go. Ow. Shit, poison oak. Really hate poison oak. Fuck. Please don't be poison oak. Poison ivy, anything that involves the word vine and poison. Please don't be. Yeah. I'm gonna have difficulty with that stupid tree. I know 3 ways to fix it if I was young. Yeah. When I was young, so like years ago, I see you fall. Did you pick out that flag? I know, for real, I see.